throw a little pizzazz on it. Shay, you have anything to throw up on here?
Hi guys. I'm trying to get
Uh,
everything labeled really quick and then we'll start.
All right, then. Well, we'll let you keep on doing what you're doing there. So today's gonna be a really good episode for us to start off with is actually we're gonna talk about Grizzly 2 and talk a little bit about Grizzly Part 1. I'm sure you guys probably have Netflix due to having Verizon or T-Mobile or whatever mobile company you may have that has some type of ties with streaming services. You've noticed on Netflix, you noticed, hey, what's this? What's this Grizzly 2 about? Obviously, it's about a bear because I mean it's on the front cover. So we thought we'd take a deep dive in a movie which was already made and then came out in 2023, and it was just sitting in a
2020.
vault. Okay,
I'm
in
just saying.
2020. So
I believe. Yeah, 2020.
right. So we're going to take a deep dive, going back to a crucial time in 1984 or 83 it was made, or
Yeah,
no 1976, right? Oh no
I think
19
so.
no 1976 was the first one because I did
Yeah,
research on
1983. I have it all in the
1983.
notes.
So the 1983 version of it was the one that was sitting in a vault. And I gotta admit, part one was way better. And I admit it's just due to in 2020, like Shay was saying, they found it, they found the vault and they opened it and said, hey, we're gonna splice together this movie. And I would say that I was surprised. It kept me more entertaining to current movies nowadays because of these movies these days be like 2-3 hours, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not that entertained anymore. I totally forgot the purpose of the story. So I figured we go ahead and go back to some old fashioned movies. And be sure to check if you. I know we're doing our very first live stream on YouTube here, but be sure to check us out on YouTube. Obviously, we have some videos. We probably got like a what is it? About a month's worth of content for
A
you
month.
guys.
You
A month.
can watch it in a weekend, guys.
Yeah.
It's not that many. I'm trying to get the chat turned on. So that's what I'm trying to work on right now.
All right, you heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. She's trying to get the chat working, so we can see those messages. The only thing I can see on my computer is obviously when people are coming in on the Twitch or whatever streaming platform we're doing it on. And I believe I said Twitch and YouTube. So besides that, our podcast is obviously going to be horror and throwback movies of horror, obviously. So we like to try to see what the good old Netflix and
There we go.
streaming services are putting out for us. So we like to try to dive into and be like, oh, is this a good movie or is that a good movie? I don't know. And make sure that you guys we kind of put the air to the streets for you guys. How's the chat coming along over
I'm
there?
getting it fixed. I
Oh,
had
okay.
to turn it on. This is our first time, guys, so bear with us for a second here.
Oh well, it's the first time for everything. I mean, we're trying our best here. I'm trying to steer away everything. I mean, I know today's Labor Day. I hope everyone had a great Labor Day. Um, for me, I obviously had to work, and I have to work tomorrow, so I will did not have much of a good Labor Day. But big ups to the customers that came out, showed some love, and I want to say I love you guys. You guys are the real MVP, the customers.
Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it fixed, guys.
So she thinks she's got it fixed.
It's a
Huh.
lot harder to use this than it is the Twitch. I will say that.
So it's a lot harder. Oh, well, it's YouTube. YouTube always makes things a little difficult. YouTube tries to be like, hey, man, we don't want you to. They're trying to be gatekeepers. And they're like, yeah, we don't want you to do this, guys. We want you to stay in your lane.
Right?
Stay in your lane, guys.
Okay, so I think we are ready to start chatting away. If we want.
Oh, well, this whole time I must have been chatting to myself. So is that why
No, it's
No.
been
Is that
on,
is
but I'm
that why
just saying we were
why
just saying
nobody showed
everything's
up?
set
Because
up.
of my chatting? Oh, I'm so sorry,
No,
guys. My chatting
whatever. That's
was
not what
just
I was
rambling.
saying. That's not what I meant.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But again, guys, be sure to check out the rest of our videos, man. They're really good, especially if you start from the beginning and get to the tippity top. You're gonna be like, oh man, these guys have grown.
Yeah, our first
Is
one was
this?
pretty rough. Not gonna lie.
They're gonna be like, hey, is this is this how story progression works? Yeah, that's how it works, man.
No, it's called um, just getting better on each video. That's what it's
That's
called.
called progression. That's what you call progression, man. Still the same thing, progression.
Okay, whatever. So, guys, yeah, so what we're going to do is we are going to be filming our podcast. So, there will be an edited version for you guys to check out if you want to watch that. Hopefully, it'll be posted tomorrow at some point. And we'll be still trying to interact with you guys in between filming as well and kind of chit chatting about the movie well as we go.
So pretty much right now, guys, we're filming right now the rated R X-rated scene right now. But if you go to YouTube later on tomorrow, you'll get the Disney version of our content, which is great because it has all the CGI and all the cuts and
CGI.
yeah. I mean, dude, I mean it's the best part
Wow.
for people to come check out our YouTube videos. So it's amazing, guys. So be sure to go ahead and like and subscribe, man, if you're liking the content.
You said you were going to be on your best behavior. We weren't doing X rated on YouTube.
Well, I was trying to give them the more
I was a
okay.
joke.
I was trying to give them the
Jeez.
nitty gritty of the situation.
Oh,
Like, you don't want
okay.
the nitty gritty, or do you
Yeah,
want,
it's a joke. I was
or
kidding
do
with
you?
you.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I was just saying they probably want the nitty gritty, guys.
No, this will be the uncut version, so you'll get a lot more than the edited video for sure.
So for the guys that grew up in the 2000s and know about BET used to have the uncut videos. So this is right now what you're getting, the live uncut version of the video before obviously tomorrow's video is going to be like TRL.
Whatever.
Except for Carson Daly, it's not going to be hosting, it's going to be Shay.
Whatever. You're so silly. No, so
Why'd you sound like Miss Rachel right now? You're so silly.
because I watched her show. What do you think?
Wow.
I can't say you're silly.
No, it's cool. I'm just saying you just sounded like her just now. I was like, oh man, wow.
Oh, if you haven't watched our channel before, we have a little almost 6 month old. So Miss Rachel is kind of like the only show that he's able to really enjoy. So he doesn't like anything else.
So this just goes to show you that yes, um, in a way, our son is in love with Miss Rachel.
No, I tried to get him to watch other stuff like Blippy and other ones. He doesn't like them. So
Hey.
it is what it is.
He just loves a girl in overalls.
So are you ready to start chatting about the Grizzly too?
Yeah, let's talk about this Grizzly too. So I'm gonna let Shay take it over with our opening for our podcast.
Yep. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Two Peas Out the Pod with Johnny and Shay.
What's up, mofos?
So imagine filming a horror sequel with future Hollywood royalty, George Clooney, Charlie Sheen, and Laura Dern, only for the movie to vanish for 3 decades. No VHS release, no cable syndication, not even a bootleg tape, just gone. That's the story of Grizzly 2, Revenge, a sequel to one of the most successful indie horror films of the 70s. Today, we're diving into how a bear movie went from potential blockbuster to vaulted myth, and why it finally clawed its way back to daylight in 2020. Stick around for bonus teaser at the end of our video because we will talk about other infamous films that got locked away as well in Hollywood purgatory. Yes, there is a place, including one so cursed the studio pretended that it never existed.
So what you're saying is that we'll be able to find Voldemort's tapes inside there too.
Well, you might find the Wicked cast in there. You said they are pretty skinny and pasty.
Hey, I know those young women were on Ozempic, man. They need to quit fronting, man. Just tell us the truth. We need to know.
Wow.
How'd you get so sticky? I mean, too picky.
pasty and toothpicky. I guess they have them in there preparing for Wicked too.
Or maybe one of them is trying to get casted for the role of Scarecrow in the next Batman movie.
Probably. So, guys, this whole franchise started off with Grizzly one, like Johnny said.
Yeah, it started off with Grizzly One, which was the 1976 cult classic,
Yep.
and I would say me personally, I love Scarface, and that's why you don't make a sequel. That's how I feel about uh, Grizzly Two. Like they shouldn't have not made a sequel of it. I felt as though um, Grizzly One did very well, and it submitted itself to teaching us, hey, do not go out fucking camping. There's a bear out there. So I'm sure the old way of teaching us was actually put Hanna Barbera. What is it? Freaking with the picnic basket.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were doing too hilarious stuff for it. That's why we totally missed the concept of, hey, when you go camping, don't be careful of bears. No, because everybody was laughing and kikiing. So they finally had to come up with a 1976 movie and said, you know what? We need to scare the crap out of them, because just like that scared the crap out of us for camping. And if you like Jaws, then bam, that stopped us from going to the beaches for a year. That's a fact too. That a lot of people, like when Jaws came out, like a lot of people didn't go to the beach because of that. So that kind of cements itself right there.
Funny you say that because they actually say the Grizzly 1976 was actually basically built off of the back of Jaws. They basically saw that movie and they thought, we could probably make the same movie but with a bear.
No, I mean obviously they again, like you just said, Shay, they thought of the simple concept like, hey, okay, if this can happen in the ocean, just imagine being out in the wilderness, camping, trying to be one with the nature, get away from city life, or I'm not. Let's just. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna call it what it is. Country life too, and just want to be one with wilderness. And you go out there and you just get mauled by a bear.
Mold.
So
Mauled in like a bear. But yes, so basically they copied Jaws. So they made Jaws with fur. So Grizzly One, the original Grizzly was released in 1976, directed by William Girdler, and the budget was
hey,
seven
hey, hey, hey,
hundred
hey, hey,
fifty thousand.
repeat that name again.
Girdler.
I just want you to say that.
So budget of $750,000, which is really low, guys, compared to all these other movies we've been watching. It made $39 million. That's pretty good for
That's
a like indie horror film.
yeah, yeah. 39 million on a $750,000 budget.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dog. I say that's a win for us, man. And that's why again, Grizzly One is my Scarface in a way.
Critics dunked on it as a cheap Jaws ripoff, but the audiences didn't care. A giant 18-foot bear hunting campers sold. It even set a record as the highest grossing independent film of its time before Halloween came along, of course. Naturally, producers thought, hey, let's make a sequel, bigger, bloodier, and with more claws. And they did.
Again, that right there, they should have never did that. I'm a cycle. I'm gonna circle back and say again, that was my Scarface. They should have won. I didn't even like. Yo, they came out with a movie called Cocaine Bear.
I've never seen that, but I
I
saw
yeah,
it
but
looked
that
creepy, so I didn't want to watch
nah is
it.
no. I bet you that's what gave them that idea of that situation is due to this movie probably. So that's why I'm
Did
like,
you watch it?
no, I didn't watch it. I
Oh.
thought it was pretty not I like I said, I like a horror movie, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and watch that one because I want to watch a bear do some cocaine
Did it
and
really? That's what it was about?
yeah, about a bear snorting some cocaine.
Oh, and then it went crazy or something?
Yeah, because it's a
Oh.
cocaine.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch it. I don't know.
I
It
mean,
just
he
looked
went,
weird
he
to me,
went,
so I didn't want to watch
yeah,
it.
he just went crazy for the cocaine,
I was
man.
like, oh,
He
I
was a
think I'm gonna
cocaine
pass on
bear.
that one. Kind of like when I first saw Squid
Yo,
Games, I was like,
yo,
oh, I'm gonna
okay, wait,
pass on that.
I forgot. You can't say cocaine. You gotta say nose candy, right?
Well, you're over here saying it 10 times, so I guess it doesn't matter now.
well, well,
Jeez.
there we go.
Told him,
Well,
guys,
there
stop.
goes.
Try to be nice out here. And he already said the F word was, and he's already over here talking about that. So
Oh, okay. Well, that's the name of the movie. Yo, well, I can't. So, jeez, like I'm not gonna get subscribes. We're.
subscribes.
I'm not getting no subscribers for this because now I'm just like, oh crap. I just said like Okay, so it feels very off that I said that, and now I'm just like, well, it's the name of the movie,
It
so
is
check.
what it is.
So to go
It's
check it
already
out,
on.
guys.
We've already said it, so moving on.
Yeah. So moving on. Other than that, shit, go ahead.
So Grizzly 2, Revenge is what it was called. So that one was filmed in 1983, sort of. Production kicked off in 1983 in Hungary. The concept, a massive open air rock concert where a giant grizzly bear crashes the party. We watched it. It was we'll talk about it more, but it was pretty interesting.
Dude, it was more entertaining than most, like I said, most movies that you watch out there nowadays. So again, it kept me like, oh man, what the hell was this talking about? And then, oh boy, in the pants, dog. There's a scene, bro. Like I can't believe that was the styles and that time.
The shorts,
Yeah, the
yeah.
short style. I was like, dude, those shits were
They
too
were
short.
like an inch long.
Yeah, I couldn't get. I really I had to
I'll look
rewind
up a
it,
picture.
dude. I
I'll
was
try to
like,
put a
dude, what
picture.
the? Yeah, we'll put the picture in there.
No, but there was a couple parts of the movie where I, for some reason, thought that maybe the movie turned off and I was watching something else. Because it
No,
randomly
yeah,
just
no,
starts,
because
it's randomly
okay,
like a nature movie all of a sudden. Like it's a
yeah,
horror movie, and then all of a sudden it's just like Bambi and deer and bears playing in the woods and stuff. And I'm like, what is happening?
yeah. So when you watch the movie, the intro starts out with obviously a masked hunt man or an unmasked or I don't know an unidentified hunter, right? And he goes out into the wilderness, and just like Shay has said, that it opens up to, like you said, like watching, like you feel like you're watching a National Geographic. And
Yeah,
I'm
and
not, and
it
I
goes on for, it's not even just like a quick clip of it.
yeah,
It
no,
like
no,
went on for like 10 minutes to the point where I was like, did something else turn on and I don't know what's happening?
no, because just like they left it in the vault for that long, they had those clippings and edited it and snipped those in.
I
Because I'm
gotta,
sure that there was supposed to be more that was supposed to happen, but it was like almost, think of it this way. Have you ever taken like your SATs and it's time to, you only have limited time, so then
right.
they say like, oh shit, you only have this amount of time,
Yeah,
and
pretty
then you just like,
much.
oh, there you go, and then like, ah, like what were you doing that whole 2 hours?
I think there was a point where you went outside and I was sitting there going, did he turn on something else when I wasn't
No,
watching? Because I
no,
have no idea what's happening right now.
yeah, no, it
It
was,
went from like a horror movie where, the bears and they're grunting in the woods to I was watching Bambi and her mom play in the forest and all these other animals, birds and everything just roaming around. I was like, what is
yeah. And
happening?
the crazy thing is that those are probably like live 2020 images that they were using. Like, yeah, go out those woods. Let's just like slice those in.
It was
Oh,
so
okay.
weird.
Yeah, it was really off. But
So this one, think Woodstock meets Jaws, guys, but instead of peace and love, mauling and chaos. So on paper, this was a fun B-rated movie. Future, well, B meaning like B list. There weren't really A-list actors in it at that point. But future stars George Clooney, Charlie Sheen,
listen,
and Laura
listen,
Dern in
listen.
tiny roles before their careers exploded.
I'm gonna say this, man. Those were some legendary roles for Laura Dern.
But they were nobodies in this movie.
Yeah, I don't care, man. I saw, dude,
You don't
dude.
care.
I
You have
no
to
no
care what I say.
no. I don't
Jeez.
care. But what I do
You do have
care.
to care.
No, what I do care is that I did see a young George Clooney. I was like, oh man, look at that young George Clooney, man.
I didn't even know it
Man,
was him, honestly. It didn't
yeah, I
even
knew
look
that
like
was
him.
him. And then I saw Charlie Sheen in there. I was like, oh ho ho, look at these two young guys. Look at these two young studs out there, man. And then I saw that sweet ass Laura Dern. I was like,
Wow.
yeah, because she was in a couple of Jurassic Park movies. That's why I
Yeah.
know her from. So.
So the plot setup, guys, angry Mama Grizzly goes on a revenge spree after poachers kill her cub. Of course, her big
Oh,
finale.
that's why. Oh, that's why I saw that in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, that makes sense now.
Attacking a concert with 40,000 screaming fans. So basically, it was Woodstock, 1999.
Yeah, but
Remember we watched that?
yeah,
We
but
have a video about it if you guys want to go check it out.
yes, please go check that one out. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it was Woodstock,
Well, that
but
one had 400,000 people, but still, a mauling bear trying to maul
okay, but
40,000 people.
again,
Yeah.
it was like Woodstock, but the mauling bear was the only security guard that was able to take down all those
Right.
guys. So that's why I would always agree when doing a concert, make sure you get yourself a grizzly bear
Well, that would have been better security than they had at Woodstock.
and at Astro World too.
So
I mean,
the
I'm sure the I just thought about this. And I feel like now grizzly bears should be cops now. I'm like, dude, I think there'll be less there'll be less black and cop violence and stuff.
wow.
Hell yeah, man.
So the budget for the
I'm
second
for
one.
bears uh, than cops. I want bears for cops. That's what I
Okay.
meant. Grizzly bears for cops, guys. We want that.
So the budget for the second one was around 3 million, but the money ran out faster than Sheen's screen time. And if you guys did watch this one, they were in the movie for like what, 5 minutes? Not even maybe.
I don't want to tell them where they show up at because then they're not going to want to watch the movie. They're just
No,
going to
but
be like,
it's just
"Oh,
like, I mean, that's
yeah,
part of this.
no.
We have to say
I
it.
was okay. What I will co-sign to Lovely Shay is that yes, it was 5 minutes. That's all I
I mean,
can
we didn't
say.
time it, but around then.
I was. She said the number. I will co-sign on it and say yeah, it was about 5 to 6 minutes. A real film person would probably give you more accurate time, but I am going to say about 5 or 6 minutes.
And you'll be really excited about this. They use animatronics for the bear. Did you know that?
Jim Henson helped him.
I don't know. But guys, check out our
Yeah.
FNAF video because that one was made off animatronics also.
Yes, it was.
So yes, the bear animatronic barely worked. Funding collapsed mid-shoot
Really?
and production shut
Did you
down.
just try making the puns out of that? Bear, like,
That's
did you?
no,
Yeah.
that's what my notes say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As she was typing it out, she was like, "Oh yeah, barely. I think this was fun. Maybe I'll." Good
So
one.
what
Good one,
was
Shay.
left was half-finished reels that got shelved indefinitely. So basically, they ran out of money, which who knows how? Because if they made 39 million basically, or 38 million off the other movie, where did they didn't have enough to spend for 3 million? Where did all the money go?
Um, I can't say what I want to say, so
Maybe
I.
the other movie he was talking about. That's where all the money went.
Yeah, man.
The white bear. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the white bear. Maybe it all went towards or Happy Feet. Maybe they were trying to be like, oh, we're gonna make that movie called Happy Feet. Remember Happy Feet with the
Yeah.
penguin? That's what they probably put all that money towards.
Wow.
Since I mean they like taking very animalistic freaking what is it? What is it called? National Geographic type photos and stuff. So yeah, that's probably why they did it.
Jeez.
Just saying.
So, guys, that takes us to social media hit list for the day.
Oh, so obviously she's gonna just throw me underneath the bus on this one. Oh, John, you're not ready for this?
You're never ready for it because you never know what it's going to be because you don't want the notes. He doesn't want the notes, guys. He likes to have his own notes.
All right, so let's go ahead and check out this new movie.
So I put this one in here because it's similar to what we're talking about. So this movie, it's made in 2015, but they're not going to actually release it till 2115. So I have the info.
Is this gonna be a new thing that they're just gonna be like,
I don't know.
yeah, we're gonna go back into this vault.
Yeah,
we're gonna go back to our vault and just start throwing out some random movies.
No, John Malkovich and Robert Rodriguez created this film titled 100 Years in 2015. The movie was produced to promote Remy Martin's Cognac Louis the Eighth, I guess. So obviously cognac, and has been stored inside a custom vault that will not open until November 18th,
So it's about alcohol?
2115. Yeah. Few details have ever been revealed. Even the cast is listed only as hero, hero girl, and bad guy, making it one of the most mysterious projects in film history. So it's going to be like a.
So it's about alcohol.
Well, it's about Remy
prohibition.
Martin. It's going to help promote that, but I don't really know what the whole movie is about. They didn't. It's a secret.
Oh, okay.
So, but they're going to probably crack open the Remy Martin, that special one that they made, and then they're going to release this movie or whatever, or maybe do like a release of the Remy Martin, so people will pay a fortune for both.
Awesome.
Are you going to go see this one if the tickets are like $700?
In 2115.
Oh, never mind.
I will. I was gonna go with a bit of a joke here for it, but sure, Shay. Thanks for that one. Yeah. So
we wouldn't even be around by then.
I'm sure our kids probably will be and their kids, but I will be sure that's another reason why we do these videos. Is just that we have an archive so our kids can watch what we did while they were
guys,
growing
if
up.
you're the newer generation, if if our kids are watching this video, go ahead and check it out if it ever got put out.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's why I was like, God damn, you really think I'm gonna be living like I got Scooter type vibes? I can live for that long? Like, yeah,
Scooter's his dog, guys.
Scooter's my dog. Yeah, he's
Uh,
in one of my
that's
one of
really
our old
funny. I didn't
videos.
even put that together earlier when I looked
I
that one
was
up.
like, okay,
I was just like,
she's
oh man, they're doing it again. Man,
sh-
they're doing the same thing that this happened with this movie again, where you have to wait to see that one too. We're not even gonna be able to see it.
yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, I was like,
That's
what?
crazy because the people that are in the movie are gonna be dead by then too. So they're not even gonna know if it like did
Yeah,
well
but
or
I'm
anything.
sure there's gonna be like a video just like we're gonna make like, hey, I'm John Malkovich. Son, I need you to watch,
Oh
or like
wow.
grandpa, or something like that, on lines like that. They're gonna have to watch that film for him. So
That's
it's for his
crazy.
legacy.
That just blew my mind because I didn't even think about that earlier when I pulled that up.
So what's up with this one, man? It sounds very. We need a probably to. Shay, do you need a hug?
No, I did this because he always, guys, he gives me a hard time anytime I don't have like music or anything or the TV on.
I was no. I'm just. I was like, wow, this
So
guy.
I was like,
I
maybe I'm
like
onto
the.
something here.
No,
When I
I like
drive in the
the.
car and I turn the music out, huh?
No, I was just saying. I was like, man, the first one was like pretty funny to talk about, but now it's just like,
No, this is just like I saw it and I thought, oh, well, that's a good call out or whatever. I think we all need some silence in our lives. There's a lot of stuff going on if you've noticed
do
in the
do do
world.
do 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 do. Yeah, oh yeah, no, by all means. I usually I always play music in my head when I'm silent. So
So you never have a chance to take a break unless you're sleeping.
yeah, unless I'm sleeping, that's like
Jeez.
the only best time I can actually. I think maybe that's probably how I rebirth my brain cells is when I'm sleeping. I'm like,
Yeah, that's not even true, guys, because he has a what's that thing that you put on your head at night that you not every night, but
no, some
sometimes
nights.
wear?
No, it's a headband.
Yeah, but it has like
Oh, it has
speakers,
speakers. It's a speaker headband. Speaker band.
and then he listens to comedy.
Oh yeah, I listen to comedy.
So you really never have a quiet moment in your life.
No, I never do. So that's why
Jeez.
I always stay very active and like just listening and just like, all right, cool.
I'm always like, if I've had the TV on for too many hours or the radio, I'll just like go in silence for a little bit. I like it like that.
Sometimes you gotta take a step back, man. Get your music on.
It is what it is, guys.
Get your music on.
That's all I could say about that. Just preferences, I guess.
So Taco Bell rethinks AI drive-throughs after man orders 18,000 waters. What?
Yeah. So Taco Bell was trying to get AI to take orders at the drive-in, and then whatever the guy ordered, the AI thought he ordered 18,000 waters. And actually, I have an experience about
Bum,
this
bum,
or a
bum,
story.
bum. Bum, bum, bum. And the thing is that AI drive-throughs after with the AI situation, you never watched Demolition Man, have you? It's a movie with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley
Probably, I
Snipes,
don't know.
and a big thing was Taco Bell related stuff. So that's what made me kind of think of Demolition Man in just a
Mm,
moment there because of AI, it's the future and stuff. So yeah,
right. No, when I was in North Dakota when
North
was it?
Dakota, South
Last
Dakota,
year.
North Dakota, South Dakota.
I was with my dad and we went, I don't remember what the restaurant was. I don't know, Carl's Jr.'s or something. Anyways, like the only
Carl's
restaurant.
Jr.'s, man. That sounds very sounds good actually.
It was like a burger place or something,
Oh no, no,
but
I know. I've heard. I know what you're talking about. That's why I
yeah,
said it sounds good.
it was like the only restaurant in that little town anyway. So we went in the drive-through and it was an AI drive-through in the middle of North Dakota, by the way.
So
And
what? So what you're trying to say? North Dakota can't have AI?
no, I'm telling you what happened.
Oh no, but I'm just saying. So you
No,
can't.
it's just I mean, I've lived in big cities recently and I haven't ever had an AI drive-through. And so it was weird to have it in like a little country town like that.
Well, think about it this way: the best way to roll out something like that is to do it in like small, like
True.
little cities and stuff to try to see how it's going to work.
So anyway, we went up to the drive-in and I don't remember what we got. I said number 1 with whatever drink and number whatever with whatever drink. And it could not understand. Just that. I didn't even change anything. I just said like a number 1 with whatever he wanted, a Coke or something, and number
Really?
2 with a bottle of water, whatever it was. And it was like, so, and it just kept asking like questions after questions after questions. And it like we never got the order. We had to just drive to the window finally. And there was like all these cars waiting. And I know everybody that got up there was just messing it all up. So then
Damn.
we got up there and told the lady, and she's like, "Oh, you ordered this and this," and I'm like, "No." It was saying we ordered like all this other extra stuff that we didn't order. And I said,
Damn.
"No, we just want this bill or that bill." And she's like, "Oh, okay. Well, that's not what it said." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, it doesn't understand very well."
Damn, that's crazy. I can't believe
So
that.
it just makes you wonder, like, why they're even using it if it's that
If it's
messed
that
up.
count, if that, yeah,
Like,
if
it's
it's
just
that,
making more work on people at that point.
yeah, no, I listen. It's not that it's well. Again, for certain people, it's very hard to understand and hear. So maybe that's probably what they're having an issue is probably sound
Yeah, I think so.
or I just felt, but
Because
then
you know how those speakers are; they don't work very well anyway.
right.
So
So that's why I always feel as though they need like I guess when you check their menu or whatever, put like a multi camera, like more functionality to it.
or even just have a button you can press. Like if you
Yeah,
want a number one, boop.
or that. Yeah,
If you
that's
want
that's
number
it.
three, doot.
Or even
What
that.
drink do you want?
That's
Boop.
yeah.
That'd be way
That's
easier.
actually that actually makes it a lot easier. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my dad, of course, he's on the older generation, and he was like, "Oh my god, da, da, da. What is going on in this world?"
Yeah.
So yeah, the poor, and I feel like there was one worker in the whole store. So like by the time we got up there, she had I think started already making the other stuff that it said we wanted to order, which was wrong. So then she had to like remake everything, and yeah, the line was really long, and I just
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
it was
I
a rough
can't.
day.
Yeah. No, I can't believe that.
But we've seen, if you guys go back and watch our AI videos, you've seen how AI just kind of doesn't do the whole job a lot of the times. So
Yeah. No, you're 100%. I just again, I can't really be a big fan of AI because they they do tend to mess up a lot.
yeah.
I think the only place I've seen that AI has been at is at a Riley's or a Checkers. They have theirs merged, but theirs is generic, just like hello,
Oh,
blah blah
and then
blah.
it's a real person that comes on.
Would you want to buy this? No, no, no. You still have to order through
Oh,
that. I think if you did take forever or some, you might have some type of issue. Then somebody gets on the intercom.
right.
So,
Well,
but
that's not too bad.
I think at that moment, if it's if you're taking that long for it, it means you must have like a cardiac arrest probably
Yeah.
in the drive-through. So that's probably why they're like, "Oh my God, ma'am, sir, are you okay? You've been waiting on the menu for way too long."
No, it's like the older generation, like my dad, that will purposely go to a checker at like Walmart or whatever store that, I refuse to use self checkout because I'm not being paid to scan my own stuff in. It's like the same thing as that. Like he said, "Oh, I refuse to talk to a robot, whatever." I'm like, you have to if they don't have anybody, like to talk to.
Well,
You don't get to choose.
yeah, no, I don't really, I really hate that that belief on that. Like, you gotta understand. That's like me saying, "Oh man, I got to go get groceries." What? Oh, I gotta pay. Like that's like you. Okay, you can either drive to that location or you can get it shipped to you, but you're still gonna get charged for the same amount that you be
No,
spending.
I know.
So
But his
ergo,
point is like it's taking away jobs from people or whatever, which I get.
it's really not. If anything, it goes to show you that yeah, there was jobs for those people, but those people on top of it, they either were slacking on their job. Like a lot of people were just like, "Oh, okay, well, it's not really for them or anything." That ushers out the job for for people in a way. So
Yeah.
that's why
I rather
I
always
don't.
go to self checkout. I don't like going to a person. I'm the
No,
opposite.
no, I don't mind going to a person or vice versa. But the main issue, what I feel as though is just um, customers have way too much of ability to kind of write a bad review. That's how people lose jobs, and then just like
Right.
you get somebody to get that position into it, and then they leave because they're like, yeah, I'm not going to bend over backwards, and then for that pay for that you get what I'm saying. There becomes an
I
issue.
did say I agreed with him. I'm just telling you how old the older generation feels.
No, no, no. I know, and
Yeah.
I know, I completely agree. But
Me, I could care less either way. I would rather honestly just go to self checkout. Then I can see what I'm scanning, what the price is, put it all through, pay.
Right.
With them, it's like you don't know if they're double scanning you or if they're like, I don't know. Yeah, I just
Yeah, I think they usually the double scanners that if they're gonna double scan you is usually it's usually like the fast ones that are getting you in and out.
yeah,
That's the ones that are double scanning. Because I mean,
yeah.
come on now.
Okay, guys. Before the bear, Clooney and Sheen's careers. That's what we're going to talk about next. So this is where it gets juicy. George Clooney was 22 at the time that this movie was filmed. He was still hustling small TV gigs like The Facts of Life and Riptide. Grizzly 2 was supposed to be one of his first real movie gigs, except he dies in the opening scene.
Yeah, man. Johnny Depp was in Nightmare on Elm Street. He was very short lived. He's the one that he was sleeping in his bed, and then you saw him get grabbed, and then all the blood gushes out. That's Johnny Depp that dies in that scene
Was that
too.
his first movie too? Or one of
No,
them?
no,
Oh,
that's just I'm saying that's probably around the time when he was probably I don't know probably at that time he was doing 21 Jump Street I think at that time probably I don't know but I'm just saying that it's just how it is.
yeah. So if you blink, obviously you'll miss him in the movie. Charlie Sheen was just 18 and hadn't hit stardom yet. He'd done a couple of shorts and small roles, but this was his first Hollywood credit. His big break wouldn't come until Platoon in 1986.
Facts, good movie, man.
And
Good
then
movie.
Laura Dern was only 16, which is kind of funny because George Clooney's 22 and they're in the sleeping bag together. This just goes back
What was the age again?
16,
And how was he?
22.
Holy shit!
But that's how it was back then. Like I don't think it was
So
weird.
let me get this straight. So they just is that why Netflix is pushing that out? They trying to push an agenda.
I
Oh,
don't
I see
know.
you, Netflix. I see where you guys going. Some grifter is gonna go ahead. They're gonna make a freaking video about this. Oh, not about us, but just about
Yeah.
that whole ordeal. Sweet.
So she was still a teenager, still years away from her Oscar career and obviously Jurassic Park movies, like Johnny said.
Yeah, she only did like Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, Dominion or whatever it was called. Those are from what I known her for. But then she also did HBO's Big Little Lies. It was like from between 2017 and 2019, and then Wild at Heart too, which was pretty good movie too. And then October Sky. I did like October Sky. That was a good movie. So
So paycheck, reality check. Clooney and Sheen likely got paid around $500 to $1,000 each. Standard day player rates, no royalties, no stardom. Just thanks for playing. Here's some gas money.
jeez. Well, I mean, at that time, I mean, he had like other roles, and then look at him, man.
Yeah, they
He
weren't even celebrities yet, really, at this point.
Well, I mean, the Sheen family was. That's
Yeah,
a
but I'm just
legacy.
saying neither of them were
That's a
celebrities.
dynasty.
Okay.
It's a dynasty.
So imagine being George Clooney, now one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, and looking back knowing one of your first roles was dying in a forgotten killer bear movie.
Hey, man, listen. Didn't you go camping, Jay?
Yeah.
Let's go talk about your camp story real quick.
Whatever. No, guys, I've actually been chased by a bear in real life, not camping though.
She's been chased by a bear.
Yeah, not a grizzly bear, just a black bear.
Is are you being serious or are you trying to be funny?
No, there's two different types of bears.
Oh, I know. I was just trying to say that. Are you trying to be funny about
No,
that?
I'm
Oh, okay.
serious. No, I got off the bus after school. I think I was like
Hold on. Whoa.
10.
This happened around school grounds.
No, we lived in the country. I told
Oh
you
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Jeez. I'm.
No, I got off the bus after school. I was probably like around 10 years old and I started
Did you
walking.
stop, drop, and roll?
No.
Okay.
I started walking down the road and then I looked back and there was a bear like walking towards me and I was like, "Oh my god."
Was it a cub?
I don't know. I was a kid. It
Oh,
it
okay.
might have been. I don't know. It was pretty big compared to me. That's all I know.
Oh,
And so I ran.
How tall are you, Jay?
Back then I was shorter than this. I'm 5'5.5".
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, so I ran through the woods, which is probably a stupid idea, but I ran through the woods to take a shortcut because I didn't want to run down the road and ran home. And then, yeah, so that was that, but it never caught me. Well, it never caught up with me.
That's what's up, man.
I mean, it was running towards me, but I've also been chased by a moose also.
Whoa. You've been chased by a moose.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It seems like
I'm from the country.
yeah, but it seems like you don't have the power like Snow White to control animals.
No, the moose we were huckleberry picking in the mountains, me, my brother, and my sister. And my brother had a Geo Metro, like the really, the old little teeny tiny cars.
Oh, the egg cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were going up the mountain road, and when we were driving up, the moose is running down, and it's way bigger than a Geo Metro, by the way. It's like
Oh no,
twice as
yeah, no.
tall.
I've seen a moose like off in a distance, but not.
Yeah. So it was running down the road, and we were trying to drive up the road, and my brother was like, ah. So we had to like hurry and put the car in reverse, and then we were like driving down the mountain like backwards, trying to get away from the moose. And then finally it just
Wow.
ran off. But it could have trampled us, in that car. Those cars are so small.
Yeah, no, no. My homeboy's mom used to have one of those. Obviously, it's stick shift and everything. So, those, yeah, those, yeah. You can two people. You can
Yeah.
shake. You can shake that.
It's like a
Shake that car.
go-kart.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we used to call it.
No, but I have a lot of wildlife stories because obviously growing up in the country. So, but yeah, we did go camping and we have wildlife stories from that too. But yeah, just never ending near misses for death around this
So
country.
she's a wild girl. She's a
Now I don't like
cowgirl.
camping now.
She still likes camping secretly. I
No,
no when I sleep with her at night, she's like, I want to go camping.
no,
And I
I
was like, oh.
don't. I'll go glamping now, but I don't want to
What's
go
glamping?
camping. I have to stay in an RV. I'm not staying in a tent
Oh,
anymore.
that's what that is. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would have never knew about that. That's something
Glamping
new.
means you have at least a toilet, water.
Oh,
Camping means you're like going out into the woods with like a roll of toilet paper.
oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. You never camped?
yeah, I've been camping, but it's
Oh,
just like I never went glamping. Like I've that's why I'm like, oh, I've never done that. Like RV and all that. I wouldn't
oh.
mind doing that. That's actually pretty cool.
In high school, me and my best friend, we hiked like 5 miles up into the woods.
I hiked 500
Shut
miles.
up. And there was a cabin that we were hiking to. And speaking of that, we can talk about the Bigfoot thing if you want. But there was
Oh, you want to
supposedly
talk about
hold on, there's
Bigfoot?
supposedly
Oh,
Bigfoot around there. But anyway, we finally got to the cabin, and then we stayed the night there because it was nighttime by then. And there were so many like mice or rats or whatever it was inside. So we had to push the beds in the middle of like in the middle of the cabin together. And then there were just like mice and rats crawling all on the sides in the
wow.
nighttime. We couldn't leave though because Bigfoot.
Wow. She literally said the Bigfoot was there.
But yeah, so funny thing, we have the Ring doorbell, and the other day, there was a notification that said Bigfoot sighting, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And so I told Johnny, I was like, "There's Bigfoot around here," and he was like, "No." And
Yeah,
I
no, because I was like, man, dude, wait, hold on. Really? Bigfoot, dude? Come on now. Stop, man. Stop being silly.
so tell him what it is because I didn't know.
Oh, also, in the ring community, when they say there's a Bigfoot around, and that's just think about this. I live in New York. If you live in New York City, I live in New York and everything. Oh, Bigfoot is around. Obviously, it means the cops. So
I didn't know that's what it meant.
it's a
Well, now I
it's a
know.
code.
And then there was like a few
Bigfoot.
other ones too, and I really thought when I was reading those for like a couple days, I really thought there was Bigfoot around here.
Damn, she would have been going out there sightseeing for Bigfoot
No,
just to
don't go
come to
outside at
find out it's
nighttime
just
here. That's
cops.
why. No. And then there was a bear actually running around like a street over from where we lived the other day though. So there's bear in Orlando as well.
Maybe he just want his MTV. I want my MTV. No,
I guess.
he's trying to run for it.
But anyways, anything else before we go back to this?
No, I just you got any more
Yeah, I
camping
have
stuff?
one for days, but let's just go back to
Oh,
the thing.
okay. Is that gonna be for
Uh,
Grizzly 3 when they come out with
yeah.
it? Stay tuned for Grizzly 3.
Wow.
Shay's stories continue.
So, guys, the 30-year Volt mystery, which is the whole, like shocking part of this video. Here's where the legend begins.
Shocking, you
Yes.
say. How long you said?
30 years.
Damn, 30 years.
So, after production collapsed, the reels set untouched, no test screenings, no VHS. Yes, it was VHS tapes back then.
Hold on, yo. I just want to say for the record, they got a 9% on Rotten Tomato.
I don't doubt it. They said it got horrible ratings, but it's a cult classic because of, I guess, I don't know why. Yeah.
And it was 37 years in the making.
The Labyrinth got horrible ratings too, but it's a cult classic and it flopped in the theaters. So
Okay.
guys, check out our Labyrinth video.
Yes, man. And be sure to hit that like button and subscribe because I had to wear those leotards to do that
No,
thumbnail.
you did not.
Well, I
Okay.
would have
You would
did
have.
it for you guys.
Wow. So, so yes, the real set untouched, no test screenings, no VHS distribution, nothing. Fan Fans heard the rumors though. There's a Lost Bear movie with Clooney and Sheen that's out there. For decades, it became a whispered trivia fact, a horror movie shot in the 80s that no one had seen or could see. Then in 2020, 37 years after filming, Grizzly 2 Revenge finally got released. Edited together with the old footage, patched up effects, and some finishing touches, it finally escaped the vault. The reaction, let's just say critics were not kind, but horror fans, they loved the myth more than the movie. It wasn't about the quality, it was about finally seeing the impossible, the locked away movie.
So pretty much it's like watching the Blair Witch Project.
Why?
Nah, you know what? I would rather watch Grizzly 2 than watch the Blair Witch Project, to be honest.
Yeah,
Because it's less shaky cameras. More
true.
there was more fireworks. I like that. There's a lot more fireworks, a lot more that. I
Yeah,
love that. And I did like the National Geographic
cutscenes.
cutscenes, man. I believe those were cutaways, like what Peter does in Family Guy. Those were Grizzly cutaways.
Wow.
That's the best way I can say it.
So, unlike Grizzly 1, which cashed in big, the sequel never had a real chance at box office glory. The 2020 release was mostly digital with a limited theatrical run. Financially, it was peanuts compared to the original. But in terms
Peanuts.
but in terms of cult status, priceless. It's now a must-watch curiosity, often billed as the movie Clooney doesn't want you to see.
Clooney, we saw it. I thought you did a very fine
He didn't
job.
even do anything. All he did was lay in a sleeping bag. I
And he got murdered though.
know, but I'm just saying.
Oh my bad. He got unalive. Sorry. I couldn't say that. See, at least I will own up. Oh, I am so sorry for that. He got
Wow,
unalive for that.
you're silly. Oh, there I go again with
Oh,
Miss
okay.
Rachel.
Hey, Miss Rachel.
Anyways.
Hey guys, if any girl says you're silly, you have the right to say, "All right, Miss Rachel."
I said that
You
before
can.
Miss Rachel, though, so it doesn't count.
Oh, okay. All right then. I'm just saying.
So, guys, the animatronic bear was nicknamed Teddy on the set and apparently broke down
Teddy
constantly.
Roxbury.
Clooney and Sheen's characters die before the plot even kicks in, meaning their star power was only discovered decades later. And the film's outdoor concert scenes use real crowds from a rock festival in Hungary. That's probably why the singers were so weird.
No, you know what really happened is that George Clooney and Charlie Sheen's publicists were being blackmailed, and they're like, "We're gonna release that Grizzly 2 movie. We had it in our vault for a long time. We're
Because
gonna
they're so
ruin
weird.
you, George."
Wow. And
And
also, most of the extras had no idea they were in a horror movie, like all the people that were at the concert, because they were literally just at a concert. And then they just decided to take it upon themselves and film these people and put them in the movie.
that's that.
Is
Okay,
that
again,
illegal too?
no, no.
Well, I guess in Hungary,
Okay,
maybe
no,
not,
no,
but
no. Listen. When they did the original Wizard of Oz, which you can go check out our Wicked 2 movie thing that we did. Um, they didn't pay those munchkins any money, remember?
oh, yeah.
That's for so I mean these are common practices in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And again,
Shady characters.
welcome to Hollywood. We're shady.
Wow. All right. So that takes us to the bonus content,
You mean the boner content?
unless you have other stuff you want to
Oh,
cover.
you mean the boner content, man? I got nothing to say for the boner content.
Not about that. Do you have anything else to say about the Grizzly too?
Oh man, dude, listen. The only thing I could
I would
say
say
is
watch it, guys. It was actually pretty good.
no. It was a great movie. I myself personally would watch it again. Matter of fact, I think after this, I'm going to watch it again because I just want to see George Clooney get unalive again.
Jeez. So, guys, here's the good stuff. Hollywood has a history of movies sitting in limbo. Up next, let's dig into a few other projects that were locked away for years, including one that might be scarier than Grizzly 2. Also, guys, that 100-year movie is going to be locked away.
Yeah,
None of us are going to be
so
able to see it.
I'm gonna be sure that I keep on doing these podcast episodes so that our kids can watch that one movie. So you'll be like, oh yeah. Our parents, our grandparents, they made that one podcast episode. Yeah, we
Wow.
were the ones that did that.
And before we start the bonus content, guys, we really do appreciate you watching our videos. We are obviously getting better at them. Hopefully, you agree. And it would mean a lot to us if you did consider subscribing to our channel. So, bonus content, the vaulted
Boner
cinema.
content.
So, the Poughkeepsie tapes, 2007, infamous found footage horror show for 7 years before release. Have you heard of that one?
No,
Oh,
have not. What was that? Was this made in the U.S. or?
yeah, these are all U.S.
Oh,
movies.
okay, no, it's just how that name came across.
It's
Like it's
Poughkeepsi.
oh, okay. No, it just sounds like it's overseas. So I was like, are these all going to be from this? Because that's right off the back. You're starting off with the overseas one in my book. But
Oh, maybe. I mean, I assumed it wasn't, but
oh, but go,
I
no,
just
go.
searched up movies that
What's
were.
what does it give you a synopsis of what it is?
No, it's a horror movie that was shelved for 7 years,
Oh, word.
2007.
Okay.
Cabin in the Woods from 2012. It was finished in 2009, but locked away due to MGM's bankruptcy.
Uh, yeah. So yeah, I've seen Cabin in the Woods. You said, yeah, I've seen that one before. Yes.
That one was locked away too. The New Mutants in 2020.
Is that the Marvel new? It says New Mutants.
Yeah. So it was shot in 2017. It was delayed by reshoots, studio mergers, and fan dread. So basically, it didn't come out until 2020.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of it. Didn't see it all, but seen a little bit of it.
And then Nothing Lasts Forever of 1984, a sci-fi comedy starring Bill Murray that never officially released in theaters, only surfacing decades later.
No, can't say that I have. Sorry.
And then Grizzly 2 obviously joined the Strange Club, films that became
Yes.
legends not because they were great, but because they were hidden. So just I think more and more we're finding Hollywood does probably have a lot of movies sitting around in there that they either started to film or
Yeah, no, I
decided
would say
not to
okay. So
release, ran out of money.
I would say it's not movies. I would say they have a lot more shows than movies.
Yeah, probably.
They have a lot more shows than movies, but I think when it comes towards the movies, they have probably a lot more written scripts for movies
Right.
than shows. That's just how I feel like
Like ones
that's
that are not ever, they haven't made them yet. They're just sitting around.
scripts wise, yes.
Yeah.
And then again, I do probably have like a percentage of movies that don't see a light of day, but I just feel like they have in their vault a lot more TV shows than movies. That's just again my opinion on that.
Yeah, possibly. But outside of that, I would say rating, what were we rating it on? Out of 5, all the other ones we rated, I would give it like a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 3 also too, man.
Yeah, I know it kept your interest enough to go like, what's happening?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it because of the simple fact that I was like, oh yeah, this seems gangster right here. I can get behind this. I just like that. They had 3 of my favorite actors and an actress that were in it. Everybody else I didn't know. I didn't know anybody else in there. The music and the music I didn't really know, and I didn't know anybody in the crowd. I wish I would knew somebody in the crowd. Cause I was like, oh yeah, man, that's freaking Sticky Ricky in there. No,
Well,
didn't
the
know
crowd
anybody.
was Hungarian concert people, so yeah, you wouldn't have. And then also the
Oh, what? So I can't have an Hungarian black friend?
no, I'm just saying I doubt you know anybody from over there, but no, and same
Hey,
thing with
man.
the
Hey. Did you listen to Tupac? Get around. I can get around too.
whatever. And same thing with the actual bands that played on in the movie. It was from that concert too. They weren't like American ones that you would recognize or anything.
Oh, no wonder I didn't recognize the guy in the shorts when he was singing that lovely ballad. Nah, I wish I would have had my Shazam. Yeah, I wish I would have had my Shazam. I could have probably got his track on off of Apple Music. I would be like, I got this. It'd be like, John, what's that song you keep on playing on repeat? I heard it in Grizzly too.
Wow.
It's in what was Hungarian?
Hungry.
Hungarian?
Hungary.
Hungry?
Like hungry hippo.
Hungry hippos?
Jeez.
Hungarian, yes, Hungarian.
Well,
Yes.
also remember there was like an act that went up on stage. It was like a bunch of women dancing around, and one of them we were like, "Whoa,
Or
that's an ugly
questionable. I'm
woman."
just gonna say questionable.
But now that we know that it was hungry, it probably was just an ugly woman.
I'm gonna say questionable woman.
Wow. Well, whatever, guys. Anyways, so outside of that, anything else you want to add to our Grizzly 2 video before we outro?
Other than I didn't know that most grizzly bears are found in Alaska.
Yeah, there's an island up there where it's full of them too.
Do they call it Grizzly Island?
It's called Kodiak Island, I believe.
Kodiak. Oh yeah, yeah. I did see that there as I was looking through. Oh,
Yeah, most of
also,
them are in colder climates.
Did you know that the word in grizzly bear came from Lewis and Clark, the famous explorers? That's why when they were describing bears and what was out there as they were, going cross country and everything, um, they describe it as grizzly. So
Can you imagine if you did know that animal existed and you're just like hiking like into the
yeah, what is
unknown
that?
and all of a sudden this huge
What I seen
thing
those?
comes?
I've seen those in that small town, but the little baby was holding it. What is that?
Jeez.
I'm gonna go up and go touch it. It's a big version of it. I'm going to go touch it.
Wow.
That's probably what
No,
happened.
I would have been more like, whoa, what else exists out here if we didn't know this was here? Yikes.
The Many Adventures of Johnny and Shay. We should be the new Lewis and Clark.
Jeez.
I, do you think do you think Brokeback Mountain is a callback to that movie, to them doing that?
I don't know.
I don't know. We should make a theory about that. I mean, cantaloupe theory about that.
So, guys, here's the real question. Was Grizzly 2 better left in the vault, or did its messy 2020 release make it even more legendary? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know if you'd rather fight Jaws in the water or Grizzly at a rock concert. Don't forget, like I said, subscribe, like if you like these types of videos, because we've got plenty more lost cinema waiting to be cracked open, as well as movie reboots. We're actually going to start Throwback Thursdays. We're going to go covering some old movies that possibly haven't been
Facts.
really talked about for a while. Not really old movies, but just throwback movies.
Just throwbacks that we enjoyed and thought, and
and maybe some we haven't seen.
yeah, no, most that we probably haven't seen.
I mean, we're going to see them for the show, but
yeah, because we want to try to be like, hey man, did this movie keep us entertained, or did we just walk off and did do other things like I don't
Yeah.
know, take care of the baby or wash some clothes or something like that. I don't know.
And then also, guys, more horror stuff is coming.
More horror stuff is coming.
More horror movies.
Oh, horror. Oh, okay. Sorry, my headphones.
Yeah,
So.
right. Anyways, all right, guys, I think we're going to get on out of here and let you get back to it. So definitely check our channel out, see what you think about that. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.
And this goes out to all you guys on YouTube live streaming us right now and Twitch. We're also going to be getting out of here ourselves too. So peace out again, guys.
Bye, guys. Mm-hmm.